Greetings, my lovely pirates. So Star Hunt is here again. You guys know this event already, but what's more interesting is that they have added the armors on here. And the minimum you need to get one armor is 600. I have no clue how much 600 this is going to do. Like, if I use 1 point, if I click and use 1 point, it's gonna give me 2 points. So I am assuming every 300 glasses of these is going to give me 1 armor. So the first one is gonna be at 600. So if I click at value bundles, the packs itself, this means 1 armor is going to cost me $150. Okay, and there is no fucking limit to how much you can actually buy. Holy shit. That's one. Another thing, you need to be careful from the ranking, especially the first day. I think many people are going to rush just to get the ranking in here in order to get 30 vitality fragments. What they don't know is it's an attitude, which means these attitudes in here is what determine the ranking. So if you rush everything from the start, if you put in so many attitudes just from the start, there is a huge chance that you will have to compete with money with everyone else, which is why it is very recommended that you maybe start at the second day, third day onwards, and keep the first 3 days to the people who want to do the competition between each other. Because there are 2 types of rewards. The first reward, no, this is not the daily, this is the final rewards. The first type of reward is going to be the daily, which is going to reward you 30 fragments, and you need a 50 to create 1 armor. The second one, which is another important reward, is going to give you 100 fragments, and the minimum you need for these is going to be 500 attitude. I believe 500 attitude is not really bad, because the reward from 50 to 100 is almost the same, with the exception of a few fangs, which nobody gives a fuck about. And from 500 to 1000, which is going to be the minimum needed, is for the maximum reward. However, at the same time, from here itself, the first armor comes, it's completely different armor. It is a star plate armor at 600, which is, again, we have discussed it, it's around $150. Then the next one is going to be, so if this one was 600, another 600 and 400, the next one is going to be like maybe $250. And holy shit, the Dragon Scale armor is going to be really expensive, because it is going to start at 4,200. But again, they have this golden armor warrior, which gives shitload of stats, but overall it is very expensive. So I would recommend, if you're a low spender or something, that maybe you stop at the $150. But if you want to play it smart, do not ever join at the first few days. If this is only your score that you are going to be scoring, I would recommend you maybe start at the third score, like third day or fourth day or something. Just monitor the rankings from here, and then start it. Start it like when you see that everyone has already used a lot of attitude, because the early attitudes, it is super easy. Like, to gain attitude early on, it's super easy. Then it's going to be harder and harder the more you progress. That's basically it, guys, and have a wonderful day.
Captain Copper rules the sea, feathers fluffed and fancy free. He's got a peg leg made of wood, and steals your lunch like a pirate should. Squall, squall, Captain Cockbur's bold, stealing crackers and maybe some gold. He's got no map, but he's got a plan, to swipe your snacks and fly if he can. He's no parrot, but he's got